Another dreary day in Heidelberg. This is the view from our hotel window. I don't mind it. I don't know if I'd want to live in this, but it's definitely a cool town. And I'm looking forward to coming back here in the summertime and seeing what it really has to offer. It's a great little college town. All right, here's the car. And as you can see, not such a good parking job last night. I was totally sober, I promise. But there's been a couple times, or once before, where the car actually rolled back on us. For some reason, I always set the e-brake, but it's not on right now. Do a test. I'm gonna pull it forward and see what happens. See how far back it actually rolled, and see if somebody actually pushed it out of the road, or if it might have even backed into another car.
So you see it right back there?
A little further. Yeah, right there. That's where we normally put it, right on the nose.
Oh, okay.
Was that where it was?
Yep.
That is where it was, okay. In the land of efficiency, we're the ones with the BMW that's parked in the middle of the road. Snowed last night. Always a flurry down here. Yep. Ooh, yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna try to peel it out.
And it didn't. Not even on the icy snow. Trees. German graffiti, so it's very
So that's the
friendly.
autobahn sign right there. Just missed it right
Okay, let's see if I can actually see this now. That's not appealing. That's not sexy at all. Makes us look like our guts are hanging out.
That's probably partly true. Embrace it.
Yeah.
Embrace it.
Yep. So how big is Rothenburg?
Because the ancient city's not big at all. Everything in the walled city is like 1500s.
Okay.
Everything.
Okay. Cool. So, I mean, we're going to a very small place, but
Yeah.
it could be that because of the weekend, there could be a little bit of action. Everything that can be open probably will be open.
Give me some country music when you get a chance.
Oh, all right. Let's bang it out. I'm locked into the BMW now.
Love the way they drive, but
Just leave me alone.
Asian,
Attack.
even the Fords that I've been in rental cars, the interface is 10 times more user friendly.
Yeah, this is a smooth ride, and at top speed it feels good, but top speed's very low.
Yeah, it's
The tech sucks. It's probably good that we didn't get a faster car. Okay, iPhone, yes.
In the ground below again,
My GoPro.
bright
Different one?
Yep.
beginnings often fade.
This one doesn't have a screen or anything.
Okay, I was like, why is it so
So the challenge is getting it flush. Like if you're not holding it on something, it's hard to tell if it's all angled.
Oh, okay.
Because it's so small that having, knowing when you're horizontal is really good. But this one does 4K. It has an internal battery, so you can't be swapping out batteries like you can on this one. And stabilization is not as good as this one. But now I can split screen.
Nice.
Yeah, sunglasses, huh?
Well, it's getting a little brighter.
That is really, yeah. Oh yeah, that's better.
Just get up to speed.
Oh, I just like it a lot better when I'm driving.
Sure.
I get nervous. I always have a flashback of you taking Grandma's Lexus through Ortega.
Oh, Take Highway?
I was not there for that. But the terrorizing report that I got back from Colby stuck with me.
And we lived.
Yep. Who says there's no such thing as miracles? I think that is the biggest power plant I've ever seen. Those stacks are so tall. All right, up here we've got a slow-moving truck that's telling everybody to merge, and it's like 20 cars up. And what you don't see behind us is a bunch of people rushing up to the front to try to be the first one through and to cut in line. Like, that's everything that I've been learning about German society. Is like, it's orderly, people are considerate. This is so the opposite of the other places that I've been. And honestly, I don't know how the guys that I rode South America with, the Germans, how they coped with South America coming from a place that's this orderly and responsible. And that's my story. That guy's just mad. He's just, damn it. Something Brandon mentioned. 2 guys working on potholes with 1 truck and just working it out. If we were back in California, I don't know how many people, how many trucks, how many spinning lights, how far back you'd have to merge. It would have been, it's a huge issue.
You'd have like 20 people working.
Yeah, standing
that
around.
one pole, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It would have been ridiculous, and these guys are just getting it done. This is the coldest it's been all season, and so it's probably going to be the coldest it's going to be for the entire year. Is this week right now? It's dropped substantially.
The thing I forget is, I ask some of the locals, have you been to this city? Thinking
they've all been
everywhere in Germany. Germany's not huge, but
is it about the size of Texas?
I've heard it's smaller than Texas.
Okay.
I can't confirm.
So it's smaller, but the thing about some place like Texas is that it can be hundreds of miles between places. Right?
Thousands of miles.
There's a
almost,
bunch of empty space. There's
Yeah.
no empty space here. It's not that everything is filled with people, but everything is trees and forest, and it's dense. I don't know how many people are here.
15, 60 million?
Okay.
Less than 100 million.
So there's plenty of small towns. There's plenty of villages. There's big cities. It's well dispersed. It's well populated, even though there is space in between. Yeah, there's no way the Germans all know everything about Germany now.
Dialects. Kind of like when you travel to the south, southern accents to eastern accents. Like, they have the same thing here. It's just, it's hard for us to pick up, but they're like, man, those Bavarians, sometimes I can't even understand a word they say out there.
Yeah, it's like everywhere else. You're taking the piss out of your neighbors. You're making fun of people who are different than you to some degree, even if it's lighthearted.
Yeah, it's like those people from Southern California versus NorCals.
Sure, we'll split it down as finitely as we can into the guys across the street.
People from LA, people from Orange County.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to the salt pools. What are they called?
Bad Wien sign. Frankenthermal is what they... Frankenthermal. I think it's the Franken beans and the thermal. I don't know.
I think it's the Frankenstein pools. That's what I think of.
It's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, so this is Rothenburg. It's actually a town, with a wall around it. Wow. The sound is going to be horrible on this with these roads.
Can't really skateboard in this town either.
No. Dude, this is amazing. This is quintessential German.
I told you, dude, there's no other town in Germany that has this much authenticity. Excuse me.
I feel like I could live here.
It's cute. You go and have these places at lunch, and there's like no one in there, and one person will be like, "Yes, I'll sit down," and next thing you know, their family's eating breakfast or lunch right next to you.
Asian tourists.
Man, that's you.
So I don't know if you know this, but they actually built a town in China that looks like this.
Serious?
Yes. They thought that they were going to pre-sell all of the homes there, and that there was going to be enough Chinese people that wanted to live in a German town that would all work out. Well, they didn't, and nobody bought it. So now the only reason people really go there is to look at this town that was built that nobody lives in.
Yeah.
And then they take wedding pictures.
You can buy a suit of armor in there if you want.
I do want. They're going to be like, this is too heavy for carrying. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm going to wear it on the plane. I'm glad that we're here for the snowiest time.
Right.
Because that really adds an endearing element to this place. I'm afraid to drink my drink.
Pretty
These roads might punish me. I see this seat opening.
So this will if we decide to stay here. This is the hotel.
You keep talking about if we decide to stay here. I don't know how many times I've said like we're gonna do this. And you're like, we're gonna do this.
Let's go talk to Erica then.
But you keep like saying, you keep acting like
you
keep
keep
leaving it out, like almost like you don't want to be here.
No. I want to make sure because it's not like super.
Dude, I'm into it. All right,
let's go talk to Erica.